We're going to check the last problem. It's beautiful work there. By factoring. We don't have to use the quadratic all the time. So we get back to where we were, where we're equal to 0. And we say, okay, first of all, we're going to use the ACB method. Okay, so we say A times C. So that's going to be 1 times 99. So 99 factors of negative 99 that add up to B. So to factors of 99. Well, let's see. What are the factors of 99? Well, it's got to be a positive 2. Okay, so I'll say plus 99 times negative 1. Well, that gives me negative 99, but it gives me positive 98, so I better not say that. Let's see. 2 doesn't go into it. 3 does. So I can say 33 times negative 3. That multiplies to give me negative 99. But it doesn't, it adds up to 30. So I guess I should say what these add up to. 98. This adds up to 30. No good. So let's see. I can say 11 times a negative 9. That's negative 99. And that does add up to 2. So, this is the one I want right here. So I'm going to rewrite my expression, and I'm going to say m squared. Instead of saying plus 2, I'm going to say plus 11m, and then I'm going to say negative 9m, and then I'm going to say negative 99. Okay, so you can see certain things. These parts didn't change. These parts didn't change. Okay, those 4 things, they're the same. However, the 2m in the middle is replaced by 2 things, negative 9m and positive 11m, but they do mean the same thing. They both add up to 2m. Okay, why would I do this? Well, the first 2 I can factor out an m, so I'm going to say m times m plus 11. And then the second 2, let's see, I'll do a negative 9 will come out of both of those. And we can see what happens here. Same thing left inside, that was our goal, to get the same thing left inside. And we'll say, okay, that means one of my factors is m plus 11. And then I'm going to say, let me take the leftovers. Here are the leftovers. And I'll build my other function with that, my other factor with that, m minus 9, okay? And if I were to multiply my binomials, this binomial and that binomial, if I multiply those together, if I use FOIL or if I just do it the way we've been doing it, I will get back to the original idea, the original equation. Okay, and then I want to check one thing. M would equal negative 11, right? If I want this to be 0. And m would equal 9. Was that the way it was up here in my m equals 9 right there? Yeah. M equals negative 11. Yeah. Same thing when I made my beautiful graph here. Yes, it is. Okay. So that confirms it by factoring. And then let's see, go over here and let's complete the square. Well, maybe we'll just go down. We'll say, I'm going to use this version because, I think that's easier. We will say, for completing the square, fine. Okay, so we'll say m squared plus 2m, and then we're going to say plus because this is a plus sign, and because when I add my perfect number, I always have a plus there. So let's see, I take that middle number 2, over here and I say 2 divided by 2. Why do I divide by 2? And it's just what I always do. Squared is equal to 1. 1 squared is 1. So my perfect number that I'm going to add is plus 1. Okay, just because I feel like it. Oh, that doesn't sound good. And then, let's see, I still have my negative 99. And let's see, I better add 1 to the other side too, just keep things equal, right? I can't just add 1 on the left side and not add 1 on the right. Okay, so why would I do that? Well, I want to focus on this part where I just added the 1. And I'm going to write that as a perfect square. I'm going to say m plus 1 times m plus 1. I don't have to write it twice, but I want you to think about what I'm doing. And minus 99. Well, let's see. I'll use a different color for that. And I'll say minus 99 equals 1. And then, of course, I'm going to add 99 to both sides because I don't want it over there. And I can write this. I can write that as a perfect square. I can write m plus 1 squared. That means times itself, like it is equal to 100. Okay? And then the magic bullet comes in, and I'm allowed to take the square root of both sides. Square root of both sides. Okay? So now the square goes away, and I just have m plus 1. And then I have plus or minus. What is the square root of 100? Well, it's 10. 10 times 10 is 100. So then I come over here and I say, well, let's see. I'm going to subtract 1 to get the m by itself. So I'm going to have m is equal to this negative 1 that I just moved, that one right there. I write that first. And then I say plus or minus the 10. Okay, so m is equal to, well, when I add the 10, negative 1 plus 10, that's a 9. And when I subtract the 10, that's a negative 11. Okay, so I just completed the square to find m. And I hope you're not too surprised that we got the same result as last time. If you look up there, we get the same result. And as we checked last time, it's the same as our graph. So we're feeling pretty good about our answer.